In this problem, we'll not only complete the square to write our equation of our parabola in standard form, but we will also graph it. We need to first start by getting our squared variable and its like variable, so our x squared and the 4x on one side, and put our y variable and anything else we have on the other side. To do that, let's add 8y. Now what I have is x squared plus 4x, I'm going to leave a little gap, equals 8y minus 12. Now I need to find out what to put in this spot here. Well, by completing the square, I'll know what number to add to both sides. I'm going to take my b term, that's my value in front of the x, that's my coefficient in front of the x. I'll take that 4, divide it by 2, and square it. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 squared gives me 4. I'm going to add 4 to both sides, because whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. What this is allowing me to do is factor the left-hand side. When I factor it, I'm actually going to use this 2 here in my factored version. That's going to give me a nice little shortcut, get things done quicker. I'm going to have x plus, in this value right here, 2 squared, and that's going to equal 8y minus 8. Now I'm pretty close to my form that looks like this. Well, I already have part of it. This part right here. This looks like my x minus h squared. Now I need to get the rest of it. Well, over here I see that I have a 8y. And in my original equation, I want it just to be y, so I'm going to divide both sides by 8. The nice thing is that both these parts here and here are divisible by 8. So when I divide by 8 on both sides, dividing by 8 is the same as multiplying by 1/8. So I have 1 over 8 times x plus 2 squared equals y minus 1. Now it's pretty much my equation that I want. Very, very close, but let's just flip it around. From this point on, I can get my vertex, P, and I can graph this parabola. So let's go ahead and do that. My vertex is at -2, positive 1, and P equals 2. And that's because if we have 8 here, 8 equals 4p, which means that 4 times 2 would give me 8, so p is 2. The next question we need to ask is, which way does this graph open? Well, it starts with y, so we know it's going up or down. Since it starts with y, we know it's going up or down. Since this is positive, there's no negative sign up front, it's positive, we know it's opening up. So it should look something like this. Here's a rough sketch of what the parabola will look like. Now we can put in our focus as well as our directrix. We use P to help us determine that. Well, my focus is always inside the parabola, so I'm going to go up 2, and here is my focus. My focus is at the point -2, positive 3. And lastly, my directrix, I go 2 down, and my directrix is at y equals -1. And there you have it.